What's up, guys? It's Noble Nick. We have Secrets of the Citadel battle box figure here. The best looking one in the battle box, I think. Agent Si-4x, who is the enemy of Admiral EJM1, by the way, which is why he became a pirate. So that's cool lore. But look at that cape. Those blue hexagons look so cool. And oh man. Yeah, he just looks like such an agile assassin. Then you can come up here and see he's got. Oh man. Imagine that arm grabbing you and that blade just flying into you. Terrible. Terrifying. Don't let him grab onto you. And don't let him hit you with the other blade either. A Vidar figure. Cool. So we got 6 move, that's always nice. 5 range is okay. It's good to have some kind of range. 2 attack, okay, that seems weaker, but there is an ability that helps that. 5 defense, 3 life, as actually pretty normal survivability there. So 80 points for those stats actually is a bargain, I would say. We have a Soulborg, another Soulborg, so that's cool. So he has a soul. We have an agent, so Baroness can bond with him. And whatever else exists out there for agents. Tricky. That does have little somethings that you can do. And then we got 3 interesting abilities here. So, Obfuscation Matrix. Yeah, I think that's about how you say that. S14X's space and all spaces within one space of him are considered shadow spaces in addition to their other terrain types. So it could be lava and shadow, or water and shadow, or whatever else in shadow included. So anyone on shadow we know gets +1 defense. As long as they're small, medium, or large, they get +1 defense against attacks. So they get just +1 defense in general, I suppose I should say. That means he has actually 6 defense, 3 life, which is even better survivability. And then Phantom Protocols. Revna and Vidar figures you control that start their movement on a shadow space, which is anywhere next to him, can move through all figures and do not take leaving engagement attacks during that movement. So they have Phantom Walk. And that also means if the map happens to have shadow anywhere, even if this guy's nowhere near them, they get Phantom Walk through there too. So all of a sudden we have another weapon against Raylan, Rat, Q9, Raylan, Spider, Quahan type crap. Not saying it's gonna totally destroy it, but it is something to make people think about a little bit, at least. Changing the meta slowly, hopefully. But yeah, Phantom Walk, he has it then, and then everyone on Shadow next to him, or just in Shadow in general, has it. So you can plop him in a nice spot and start running people from him. If you get like a fast, hard-hitting melee figure, they could just have Phantom Walk. Like Templar Cavalry in Delta, or whatever, like, that's 8 move with some high attack. You could just charge through people with Phantom Walk and charge into Raylan, take her out, and make the enemy scramble. I think that's very, very, very cool. Almost as cool as he looks. And then you got Shadow Assassin. While he is attacking a hero or squad figure that is on a shadow tile, all skulls in the attack roll count for 1 additional skull. So he gets essentially 4 attack, not 2, if he's melee attacking. If he has height, he has 6 attack from a melee attack. But if he's shooting, he still just gets his regular 2 attack. But so typically I think you want to keep him out of danger and just get his little range attack here and there when you're actually using him. But then when it comes down to it, he can really deal some damage. He could be the one to come in and try to take out Raylan, possibly, if no one else is close enough to do it and you really want to take her out right now. He could run in and, at minimum, attempt to do it, and then he sticks around pretty well, too, so you don't have to worry too much about him dying within like one turn of trying to do something like that, hopefully. So hopefully we see a lot of this guy. I think it can shake up the meta a bit. I don't know. There's so many ideas. Like Templar are too much not in Delta, but there are other options for him, and just fast melee things that could run over things like that, so to say. I mean, imagine if like you got him in a good spot. They might take a little setting up, but you got him in a good spot, and then you have Scavareth and Iron Lich right there, and you inject Scavareth, and he runs 7 right down to Raylan, Phantom Walk through everybody, and hits her for 7 attack, and then you use his X, and you hit her for 7 attack again, and then maybe you get an initiative switch and you do it again, and then attack at 5. Like, there's ways of changing the game with this guy, I think. And I'm not saying he's S tier again. I'm not even saying he is necessarily an A tier. But I think there is some meta changing that might happen. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments. See ya in the next one.